Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of The Tom Henry Show. We have spectacular guests that we'll get to very shortly. But first, just a little hello. Hello, how's it going? Off the top, I said it last week, subscribe and all that stuff. I do need it. And we have the Patreon, if you feel like it. Update on Strombo Watch. It does seem that perhaps an email's gone over to him by our friend Ennis Esmer. I'm not sure if he sent it or not yet, but we're working on it. Ennis offered, and I said, well, tell Strombo we're shooting on Wednesday. And he goes, I don't think you can just tell Strombo you're shooting on Wednesday. I said, sorry, I didn't realize we're dealing with the Dalai Lama here. But Strombo just got the Order of Canada. Congrats, Strombo. Come on the show, bring the award. We'll talk about it. We'll give you your flowers. Do you know Strombo? I do. Maybe you can help too. Strombo, we're here for you and we love you. And congrats. Now, today I thought we might get into a little bit of pop culture. I'm calling it the Pop Culture Hour with our guest, Laura Cilevitz. And I thought I might just talk about a bit of pop culture off the top. Well, a few monologue jokes about pop culture. Pop culture. You mean when I leave out my Dr. Pepper and it gets moldy? Yeah. You're allowed to laugh, and you have no choice but to laugh at that. Popular culture. What, you mean Korean? And I've got to be honest, I have another joke, and I don't know what it means. I have two more, and I don't know what they mean. I wrote them last night at a bar.
That's right.
I don't know what they are. Oh. So that's officially our shortest monologue ever. Two joke monologue. But I wanted to play, as you know, I'm on the Nepo hunt. Always against the Nepos. For a few of them. But here's a Nepo I've really been bothered by recently. And I'm going to play a clip. And this clip is going to show you the utter disgusting privilege of the Nepos. And this is a Nepo a lot of you, I'm sure, respect. An older Nepo who many would say has earned their place in Hollywood. And I'm saying, not today, Nepo. This is I just came up with that. That's good. In another segment of Not Today, Nepo. I'm going to start doing this every episode. This is great. Okay. And I kind of came up with this because this is her on a segment called whatever it's called. This is on Bowen Yang and Matt Johnson. Who cares? Matt Rogers.
No,
Matt Rogers. Yeah. Their podcast, Las Culturistas. And this is Laura Dern. Let's see what Laura has to say when they ask her what she's bothered by.
I don't think so, honey. Shared public spaces are not just for you. A crosswalk means we're waiting.
Yes.
We're being generous.
Yes.
Our cars are stopped.
Yeah.
Take your time, but get across the street.
Of course.
Well, I'm sorry, Laura Dern, that you had to wait in your car for someone to cross the street. Is this really a problem anyone's having? Is this what she came on thinking was going to be relatable? I hate when I'm in my, I'm sure, BMW SUV and someone doesn't cross the street fast enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've already got your Starbucks. This isn't your Abbey Road, Jessica.
Green
Get
means go.
across the
Green
street.
means go.
Move.
By the way, this isn't your Abbey Road, Jessica. I'm retiring the joke where you say a random name. Do you know what I mean? Yes. I see this every week in stand-up. Okay, Stephanie. This is how Karen started, right? I think this is how Karen started. The Karen thing. I'm retiring it. If Laura Dern is using your comedy device to describe how people don't cross the street fast enough, the joke is over. Move. She said,
Move. People who are like, walking and they go
30 seconds.
Thank you. And they kind of move quickly. And then there are people who are like, they drop something.
Oh, they dropped something. How dare they?
I want to get a Chanel purse.
How dare you drop something in front of Laura Dern's car? You sick plebes. How dare you?
They go sort of back a little,
and then
they go sort of back a little.
This is disgusting. Can't stand it.
Disgusting.
How about, by the way,
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Ugh. You know what's disgusting? Firstly, the war's going on. Secondly, the fall of democracy. Thirdly, when somebody drops something in front of your car and goes back to pick it up.
Yeah, leave it.
Disgusting. Yeah, leave it for Laura Dern to run over. Leave your worthless items for Laura Dern to run over in her Escalade. Done with Dern. Nepo baby from the start. Great in Jurassic Park. Downhill from there. Blue Velvet's good. Marriage Story sucked. Are you guys ready to hear that? Last week I went on about not wanting to criticize things so harshly because they take a lot of work to make. Now I'm going to come out and say Marriage Story sucked. Oh, they argued and cried in a room for 10 minutes? It's called a relationship. What do you want an award for? I don't have a joke there. Laura Dern, get the hell off my phone, you little jerk. Now, what else? Well, I wanted to rant about Kazi David. I brought her up in one of my Patreon rants. I think this has to be the worst type of Nepo that ever existed. This is the daughter of Larry David. Do you know about her? Of course. And, we're used to Nepos being actors, singers. What's this Nepo? She's a humorist.
Is that how she describes herself?
Yeah, she's a humorist. She writes humor pieces. Humor.
That's how you describe something that's funny.
The funniest stuff is called humor. I don't want humorists anywhere near me, okay? And I don't want Kazi David anywhere near me. If you ever see me on the street, Kazi David, if I'm in my car and you're in front of me in the crosswalk, speed up. Laura Dern style. I can't stand this woman, Kazi David. She's pretty. And she's got a voice kind of like Larry David, which she's definitely leaning into. And she's trying to be miserable like Larry David. No, you're not allowed. You haven't earned it. You're not allowed. What do you have to be cranky about? Did your parents not buy your favorite cereal one day? Or your parents' servants? Oh my God. Anyway, I've got a whole list of Nepos here to talk to our guest about, and other pop culture phenomenon. It's Pop Culture Hour at the Tom Henry Show with Laura Cilevitz right after this. And we're back with Pop Culture Hour, I don't think so, Nepo, episode with my wonderful guest, a staple in the Canadian comedy community. You may have seen her in different Kids in the Hall stuff, all kinds of stuff. It's Laura Cilevitz, everyone.
Thanks for having me, Tom.
Thanks
Hello.
for being here.
Thank you.
Now, I kind of gave you like a special theme because I know that you kind of like the pop culture, right?
I love pop culture.
You like getting in there, getting into the gossip.
Yes, I grew up with a mother who only read National Enquirer and US or Us magazine.
It's called
Is it Us?
Yeah.
I guess they did end up putting it's a lowercase s, People magazine, and that's what I grew up reading.
Yeah.
When I should have been reading Catcher in the Rye, which I did read in school.
That's rot compared to Us magazine.
That's true, but it's the only book that ever made me go, should I name my son Holden?
Now, here's something. Did you know that Bill Maher loves the tabloids and reads them every week?
Well, he must have to for his show, right?
No, his show is about politics. He just he just likes knowing about the celebrity gossip, and he's very good friends with Harvey Levin.
Oh, the lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. The lawyer who runs TMZ.
Yes, the lawyer who runs TMZ.
By the way, I did want to bring this up in my intro. Nothing to do with you. I recently did laundry, and there was a pen in the machine.
I was going to say it looks like you're covered in diarrhea. This is crazy.
I am, but also there was a pen in the... But no, actually, this is like bike chain stuff.
Oh, okay, that's
but
the diarrhea
part. But then on my
part.
shirt, like all my light white shirts are covered in little black marks.
I see.
So just another sort of my hell life detail.
Well, this is why you sign up for the Patreon, because Tom needs a new wardrobe.
I need a new black dice shirt.
Yeah.
Shout out Black Dice.
Really bad.
It's really bad. I have no clothes that don't have little black dots on them and diarrhea. Anyway, back to the pop culture hour, which I think I also called the pop culture happy hour.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's nice, actually, because I love happy hour.
Yes, of course.
So, thoughts on the Laura Dern clip? Thoughts on Laura Dern? Thoughts on Nepos? I don't think so, Nepo.
My first thought about the Laura Dern incident is that she is so tall and thin that I'm not sure why there's a complaint about having no room. Because, like, I've got, mounds of breast and ass and thigh and arms and hair.
So attractive when you put it that way.
But it's hard to, when I'm walking around, excuse me, because I've got breasts coming through. And then if I'm backing up, if I drop something on the street and have to back up, it's like, excuse me.
But wasn't she talking about waiting in her car?
Well, she was at first. But at first I thought, she's talking about having no room. Like, she's so thin. She can go and fit inside an elevator that's full. I can't.
Yeah.
Everyone will be touching my boobs and ass. So, and she doesn't have
that's when there's only one guy in there.
Exactly. And it's like Pinocchio. They just grow.
Oh, it's your fault. The guy's like this.
Now, listen, Tom, I don't want to upset you, but...
Oh, no. What did I do?
I am a Nepo cousin.
Right. So you did mention this, but you said you're going to keep it a secret.
I have been trying to keep it a secret, but the thing is that I've been seeing all these Nepo kids, Nepo babies, get so much success. And then I was like, wait a minute, maybe I should, try to get the word out there that I'm also a Nepo. I'm a Nepo cousin, sort of like a Nepo fifth cousin.
So let's preface this. This is true.
This is true.
You're not doing a bit here.
No.
Okay, so
You've already mentioned one of my cousins.
Bill Maher?
Yes.
Oh, that's who. Yes, you told me this once. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, we're like. We're only a few steps away from.
And as a
Valhalla.
part of Bill's family, let me just say I apologize for everything he's done, especially smoking weed in Club Random.
And as a Bill Maher watcher, let me say thank you for what your family's done.
Yes, very basic. The Holocaust happened, World War II, and all the Jews got separated, and a lot of people changed their names and last names, so people got, separated. And there's a group of rabbis who have been keeping track.
Tell me more about this Holocaust.
Well, not the one that's currently happening. There was another one that happened back in the 50s, 40s.
Okay.
And so there's a group of rabbis who've been keeping track of all the Jews who ended up changing their names and trying to, reunite everyone. Now, my father found out through his research trying to find, because we always thought, well, because I'm the only Laura Cilevitz in the world. Turns out a lot of Cilevitzes changed their name to Sylvan, Sylvin.
I've seen it.
Yeah, the Sylvan Learning Center.
Yes.
Cousins.
That's you.
Cousins.
Okay.
So my dad, like, and listen, I'm just taking this from what my dad said. So
Okay.
and my dad, is he a liar? Yes.
Maybe. Yes.
No. Yes.
Okay. He is.
He lies a lot.
So you might not be Bill Maher's fifth cousin.
It's possible that this is all not true, except that we have confirmed a couple of them.
Okay.
So confirmed is Billy Crystal.
Wow, Big Bill.
I know. I was like, should I change my last name to Crystal and wear my hair curly and dye it black and just say...
You're going to kind of transform yourself into Billy Crystal?
Yeah.
That is a wild idea.
Right? And I'm like a comedian, so it could, but my dad went to see him in New York perform The Music Man, and he slipped a note to someone and was like, you must tell Billy that his cousin is here. And then he did, and he talked with Billy, and they chatted, and yes.
Billy gave him a moment.
A moment, about 45 minutes.
He didn't keep in touch. 45?
45 minutes.
That's good.
But that's what my father said, so keep a grain of salt.
He is a liar.
Sometimes,
So he actually went to
he
Pauly
recently...
Shore's show.
We're probably
and
related to him too.
Yeah.
But another confirmed is Amy Winehouse. So Amy, contact me. We are cousins.
Get in touch, and we might get her on the show too for you.
And then the third is Bob Dylan.
No.
Yes, which also means Jacob Dylan.
No.
Yeah.
The author of One Headlight?
Yes.
Get the hell out of here.
I know.
Now, I have a couple things I'd like to say.
Okay.
Firstly, I have been on record saying One Headlight is a better song than any Bob Dylan song.
I agree. I don't like any Bob Dylan songs. I went there to the bar and I turned on the light.
Now that
It's not singing.
Chalamet made him look pretty good.
I didn't watch it. Should I?
I watched it. Best nap I ever had.
I just don't think Bob Dylan can sing. Sorry.
Well, he's doing his own thing.
I'd love to see Bob Dylan on The Masked Singer, singing like regular pop songs, and then I can judge whether he's a good singer or not.
And if he was wearing a mask, you could actually look at his face for once.
Yeah, exactly.
That mug.
That mug.
Now, what was the other thing? Oh, yes. So I wanted to say something about Billy Crystal.
Okay.
Just to do with, because I just did 2 episodes with Adam Christie ranking movies.
Oh.
Best movies of the 21st century.
Right,
Check
because
it
there's
out, 2
so
parts.
many movies from the 20th century.
Yeah, this is the 25 years we've lived.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to just have an addendum of a correction.
Oh, okay.
Adam did bring up some cartoon that Billy Crystal did a voice in, and I guffawed.
Oh.
I laughed at the name Billy Crystal.
Okay, fair.
Now,
It's a funny name.
No, I was kind of like Billy Crystal, but I do have a rule that if you're in a masterpiece, I give you a pass for life.
Okay.
And he was, of course, in When Harry Met Sally, one of the great masterpieces.
Yes. He's also in The Princess Bride. Which
Don't tell me you're Rob Reiner's cousin, too.
I don't remember it being on the list.
Okay, so who else you got?
Oh, there's lots. One of my favorites is Gene Wilder.
Good one.
Yeah. Danny Kaye from White Christmas.
Oh, I know who Danny Kaye is.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes I got to say White Christmas,
And his name, Kay, was shortened from some kind of long
and
Russian
it might
type
be
name.
Kukla, which is that family that I come from.
Kukla Clan?
Yeah. No. No, they're against us.
We're the Ku Klux Klan.
We're the Ku Klux Klan. We're the Ku Klux Klan.
It's a nice Jewish family. We're the Ku Klux Klan.
And also, I don't know if you can tell by my profile who else I'm related to.
Barbara
Streisand.
You're not going to drag me into that one.
It was a family emergency.
You have a beautiful profile, by the way.
Thank you.
So I don't know what you're trying to say about that, but Babs.
Yeah. It was a family emergency when I found out I was related to Barbara Streisand.
Why is that?
It's incredible news.
Oh, well, she did just an amazing Robert Redford tribute on the Oscars recently.
Oh my God, it was so funny. I'm wondering if they knew she was going to sing or if she just started to sing, because it just felt like she just started to sing.
Do you find it strange that you could be a legend your whole life and then kind of do something embarrassing and then a lot of people are just going to go, wow, that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
You don't really get the leeway of, well, that's Barbara. She can do what she likes.
Yeah, it's kind of like there's a Segway. The guy who invented Segway drove off a cliff by mistake on a Segway.
Yeah, I don't see the connection here.
But it's like, you're just going to be remembered for that.
Oh, yeah. Or
at least he was on his, Segway, because otherwise it would just...
But also, if he were remembered purely for his stupid invention, that's not that good either.
No. Well, it's in his death. So
People
it's
even
like,
use Segways anymore?
I don't think so. Once he died, it was like...
Died with him.
Died with him. I never drove one.
Yeah, me neither.
So they were going to be the next big thing,
If I ever do end it all, I will drive off a cliff on a Segway in tribute.
How do you even get it up on the cliff is the thing.
That's a great question, Laura.
I don't think they were meant to go that uphill. You know what I mean?
Maybe he had some kind of super juiced one.
Super juiced one. Just probably why.
I would love, I make a rule, Laura, to not like to see people die.
Of course.
And now these days it's harder and harder.
Everyone's
You go
dying.
on TikTok, you see somebody getting shot in the neck.
Oh my God, yes.
And I truly believe it's bad for the soul, and I truly avoid watching death.
We're not supposed to see that.
We're not supposed to see any of this stuff. Ted Lasso?
A guy with a cool life that's depressed? Fuck off.
Who's that?
Ted Lasso.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
No, your life is...
Not that cool.
Great.
It's aptly depressing for my depression.
Let's just say it could get better.
It could.
Could.
It's not trending that way. The graphs aren't looking good. So as I was saying, I do truly believe you shouldn't watch people die. Mm-hmm. But if there were video of the guy driving off a cliff in his Segway, that might be the first one I try to look at.
Yeah, of course, because it takes a little bit of time before the death. You could just watch it until the final moment, and then you're like, okay, so I didn't have to see
No,
the
I
blood.
want to see the final
You
moment.
want to see the final moment.
I want to see the Segway go off the cliff.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't want to see him hit whatever.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
You can watch him go all the way off the cliff and just stop it, or get them to edit it before.
I was with a group of
explodes.
friends, including our mutual friend Chris Wilson,
Of course.
at a bar yucking it up one night, as we do. And the dark topic of someone who jumped off a certain hotel roof came up.
Okay.
Well, before I could say anything, Chris Wilson's pulled it up on his phone. And he's going, ugh. And I go, why'd you look at that?
My friend tried to show it to me. He said, do you want to see? I said, no. And he said, well, look at it. And I was like, I don't want to see it. Someone actually jumped off of my building and killed themselves. And all of our neighbors were like, do you guys want to see? I took pictures. It was like, what? No, I don't want to see that.
All right, well, we've gotten off pop culture happy hour here.
Although what I did find out is that, do you know that if you have implants, like a breast implant, a butt implant, those pop out of your body when you die, if you go down that way.
I better reconsider my plans. We've gotten dark here. This is a very sad topic, and get help if you ever need it. Now, let me run some of these. So we've determined you're a Nepo cousin. Are there
Yes.
any more you want to talk about?
I'm
mean, that's
really-
an amazing list.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out there that I am, because I want people to understand that I come from this long line of very funny and musical people.
You have the humor of Billy Crystal,
Yeah.
the voice of Amy Winehouse,
Yes. And the looks of Bob Dylan.
the looks of Bob Dylan, and the voice of Bob Dylan,
Yes, the angel voice of Bob Dylan.
and the charisma of Bob Dylan. You're mostly Bob Dylan.
I'm mostly Bob Dylan.
With Amy Winehouse's voice.
Yeah, and trebles.
We've got to get off this death aspect. So actually, interestingly, you were talking about being a Nepo cousin.
Yes.
I was looking at the phenomenon of the Nepo sibling.
Oh.
And the Nepo sibling really makes me sad.
Why?
Because I feel like the original person who earned it always gets usurped by the Nepo sibling.
Okay.
Let me take you to case one, the Fanning girls. Now, I just really have a soft spot for this Dakota Fanning.
Okay.
She is just so adorable.
It's like we grew up with her.
It is like we grew up with her, except we were older.
Older, so it's like our little sister.
Yes, it's like our little sister. Now, I was recently watching the Tony Scott masterpiece Man on Fire, starring Denzel Washington and Dakota Fanning. And Dakota Fanning is a phenomenal actor.
Amazing.
At age 8 or whatever, she's speaking Spanish. She's just making, Denzel's heart melt. Because it's a very hard character.
Aww.
He is a stone cold killer. He is a professional assassin.
Whoa.
And he kills every single person who may have harmed Dakota Fanning. But so
I gotta watch this.
You should watch it.
Boy, Man on Fire, yeah.
Man on Fire, more like Woman on... I don't have it.
Man on Fire?
Man on Fire, what's next? Woman on Ice?
Really good one. That was really good.
Yeah.
What's next? Woman on Ice? Well, she was. Was he gonna kill her? Was she like on the list?
Sorry, what?
Was Dakota Fanning's character on Denzel Washington's
No, so let me
list?
give you a quick rundown of the movie.
Okay.
For all my viewers, too. Denzel is like a very dark, troubled guy. He starts the movie with a beard.
Oh
and he
my
looks
gosh.
all messed up, and he's drinking a lot.
Gotcha.
Not in the fun way.
No.
And he has a flask. You never know. He's like, something bad is always happening
Gets
when
the
you have a
shakes in the
flask.
morning type of
yeah,
thing,
yeah. And he's retired from the CIA where he was a professional killer.
Wow.
And now he had to take this job just kind of screwing around protecting a child in Mexico City.
Okay.
The child is Dakota Fanning. And they do get jumped, and she does get kidnapped, and he tries his best, but he gets shot, and, it's big trouble. And then you're supposed to believe that she's been killed.
Oh my God.
And so he goes on a revenge tour of any person who may have had anything to do with it.
Wow.
And he puts a bomb in a guy's...
Dick.
No.
Oh.
That would be quite intricate.
Hold the foreskin up over it.
No, he puts it in his ass.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you see how it explodes?
You don't see how, which I thought, that would be...
It would take some work to get it in there.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cool, story once you... It's just like, there's a bomb in your ass, dude.
Yeah.
But then you think, so he actually had to go to all the trouble of sort of...
Like lubing it
getting
up.
it up there.
Getting it up there. I mean, a bomb, I've never seen one so small.
It makes the character seem a lot less sort of cool and badass and
Yeah.
a little more weird.
Well, it's like we had to do it while you were sleeping. So that
Well,
you
he
didn't,
was. He was drugged.
If you didn't move around so much.
Yeah. Maybe he had to make the guy drink all that liquid you have to drink when you get a colonoscopy.
That lemonade.
It was like a 2-day process.
2-day process. Wait till everything's clean. Lube it up. Get that bomb in there.
Anyway, this is why Denzel's one of our greats. He can sell it.
Of course.
And he makes us not think about what it took.
And then you're saying that it turns out maybe at the end Dakota is not dead?
You'd have to watch and see.
Oh my God, I need to watch this.
So now, of course, Elle Fanning is a big deal.
Yes,
Just got
huge.
nominated for an Oscar. Mm-hmm. And she was in the Bob Dylan thing, Your Cousin. And she's a real it.
Real it girl.
It girl in Hollywood. And Dakota's not doing as well.
No.
And I just have to think, Elle, you seem nice, but this isn't fair. And I don't think anyone would have known about Elle if it weren't for Dakota.
Of course. But now, do we know how Dakota got her start? Because now I'm wondering if she's a Nepo as well.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
If Dakota Fanning's a Nepo,
Yeah.
it's okay with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really hard to act as a child. Have you ever seen a child act?
Yeah. I usually
Takes me out of the movie.
turn the TV off.
Yeah. I just watched Fatal Attraction last night, and there's a child in that movie.
Kids in that?
Yeah, there's one kid.
It seems wrong.
My other Nepo cousin, Michael Douglas.
Now, is that true?
Yes.
Is he Jewish?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he actually
Kirk
is?
Douglas, Michael Douglas. Yeah, they. I have their original name. It's like Klofner's. Like it's something else. They've changed their name to Douglas.
Well, this is amazing. This group of rabbis has
I know.
done a lot of good work.
Well, at a certain point, like I got so excited about becoming a Nepo cousin, I told all my friends, and I sent the list, and it's like too many people that no one believes me, and now I'm starting to question it.
Yeah, it is a little suspicious when anyone I bring up, you're like, that's my cousin too.
Yeah, it's literally so many people.
And it's all the most famous people.
Yeah, like Sigmund
Like Barack
Freud
Obama
is on
Yeah.
the list.
Barack Obama's my cousin.
Yeah, well, that I don't, but because there are only so many Jews in the world.
Yeah. I was going to make some kind of bad joke. But I didn't. And that's why I'm uncancelable. But I'm trying to get canceled. I think it would help.
That's a great name for a podcast. Uncancelable.
Uncancelable.
Uncancelable with Laura Cilevitz.
With Laura Cilevitz, Dylan Duncan, or...
Dylan Duncan. Michael Clark Duncan.
Okay, so
R.I.P.
so we've got the sibling Nepo. Let me give you another one. Kieran Culkin.
Oh my God. I
And
have
these
such
are
a
always
crush.
the younger sibling, right?
I have a crush on Rory Culkin.
Where's he?
Don't know.
Nepoed out.
Nepoed out, but he should be up there.
Nepo out.
Because again, you're right, because Kieran has now surpassed Macaulay in fame.
By a mile. He's got an Oscar.
Has got an Oscar.
By the way,
Which was crazy.
that was crazy.
That was nuts. He was not a supporting actor. He was a lead actor in that film. He's the main character in that film.
I just kind of think, well, no, I'm not going to go down that road. I'm done criticizing people. So,
And also, can we make actors taller? Because male actors are short.
let me do a little impression of one of your cousins.
Okay.
New rule. Actors need to be taller.
Is that Bill?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was great.
I didn't pay to see Rumpelstiltskin.
But really, actors need to be taller because the women who go next to them, right, we have to be a certain height because the men are so short.
They just wear lifts.
Well, yeah, but that's why when you slate and you say, I'm Laura Cilevitz, I'm 5'5", if they've cast a guy who's 5'5", they won't cast me. They'll look for someone who's maybe 5'2", because a man's always supposed to be taller than a girl.
And I believe that.
And I would like to marry Tom Cruise or be in a movie with him. And he's like 5 foot. I mean, he says he's 5'7", but come on.
Would you marry Tom Cruise?
Yes. And I would join Scientology 1,000%.
He's so weird.
I'm in love with him.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's the best actor in the world. And he's beautiful. And
And he's your cousin.
no, we're not related, which is why I'd like to marry him.
So just a couple more quickly. Dave Franco. See, does anyone give a shit about Dave Franco?
No.
And by the way, he did some bad stuff, but James Franco, he's a good actor. And and
They're both pretty hot.
And we've got, is Dave Franco hot?
Yes, but again, make actors taller, please.
He's a little nerd. And we've got Solange, and we've got the other Olsen girl.
Do you think Solange has surpassed Beyonce?
No. But,
Because Elizabeth Olsen has, although the Olsen twins are billionaires.
Yeah,
from
but,
the row, from their fashion line.
But you're nothing if you ain't famous in the spotlight, honey.
That's true.
And they ain't. They're just hacking darts somewhere in Paris.
That's true.
So anyway, that's the little. I just feel like nobody's talking about the Nepo sibling.
Okay.
Now I've got some other Nepos we could talk about, or we could talk about something else.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in pop culture?
Ooh, well, right now I am very into the show Age of Attraction.
I watched some of it.
Yeah, can't wait. Oh my God, is it Wednesday today?
Yeah. No,
I have to
no,
go.
it's Monday night.
I have to go. The new episodes are out. I'm really into reality TV right now.
Right.
So I was just, getting ready to actually watch my very first season ever of The Bachelorette. I have never watched a season of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. And I was pretty excited to watch it.
They yanked it from under you, didn't they?
They daddy yankied it, yeah.
And so what happened here, Laura?
Well, there's domestic violence that happened.
Tell us all about it.
I believe on both ends.
This is like a sick, dark e-talk.
Yeah, sick, dark e-talk.
Tell us about the domestic violence.
D-talk.
Did anyone jump off a building?
No one jumped off a building, but stools were thrown at, not at a child, but hit a child, which first season of more, did you watch the...
But they didn't mean if it wasn't aimed at the child.
Exactly.
Every now and then you throw a stool, it accidentally hits your kid.
Did you watch what's it called? Housewives, Mormon Wives.
No.
The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
I didn't watch that. But
Now, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I was going to say they show the domestic incident. I don't say that with that, but I mean, because they don't show the whole thing. So they show the domestic incident in the first episode, but they leave out a lot.
Yeah.
They make Taylor look like a victim. They do not mention that a child was hurt.
Okay.
But then,
wait, wasn't this the Bachelor thing?
Yes. Well, this was.
But now you're talking the Mormon thing.
She's from the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That's where she got her start.
Was she one of them?
Yes.
And she got out
of Mormonism?
Of the marriage?
They were never married.
Oh, he didn't seal that deal.
No, I think she was married. She's a wife because she was married to someone before. She had a child with. Then she got with this guy, Dakota. They had another child. But she's still, they're just called the Mormon Wives. But they kept that a secret. And so now it's coming out. And it just means that The Bachelorette, ABC, whoever, puts this on, did not do a proper background check. Or they did and they knew it and they tried to hide it.
And she was the one who threw the stool, right?
Yes.
So, important message here for my manosphere viewers. Women can be violent to men too. It's a very serious issue.
They can, but everyone should always ask the question, what did he do to make her that upset?
So they canceled the Bachelor.
They canceled the Bachelorette, but I'm into like all these other dating shows like Temptation Island, Age of Attraction, Love is Blind.
So let me talk to you about the ones I've seen.
Okay.
I watched one or two of the Age of Attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us
Age is attractive.
Now, Laura, Age is Attractive, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Laura, tell us what that show's about.
Age of Attraction is sort of like they're trying to be like Love is Blind, where they say you don't know the age of the person that you're talking to, but you do get to see them, and it is pretty obvious how old everyone
They're right
is.
in front of you.
They're right in front of you.
I don't know if you've ever been to the CNE or whatever fair you go to, but there's a guy, just some guy.
The guess your age guy?
He can guess your age within 2 years every time.
Every time.
Most people can do that.
Most people can. Anytime someone says I look younger than I'm like, no, this is what a 40-year-old woman looks like. Sorry.
I thought you were 21.
I was uglier at 21, to be honest.
I know. I knew you back then.
If you can even believe it. She can get uglier. That's what your audience is thinking. The thing is like there's a girl on it who looks like she's 12.
And she is.
And she pretty much is.
They threw a 12-year-old in there just to see if they could trick you.
There's even a guy who's 60. And when it comes out that he's 60, one of the other guys goes, I didn't even know there were 60-year-olds on this show.
You see the black guy with the really like smoothed out face?
Yes.
Like he's clearly had 10 facelifts.
Oh my gosh.
And they put him on the show. They're like, look how young he looks.
I thought he was 70. I thought he was much older. And then he like he touches the girl's butt, and like the whole thing is like she doesn't want to have sex with him, and he's upset about that. But then what happens is there's a girl, so she ends up being about 21 or 22, and this guy's like 38, and he looks older. He's puffed himself up with filler. He's like looks like he's gotten some like maybe gender affirming surgeries. But his friends come in to meet them. So, and one guy gives the other friend money saying that he won the bet. And they said, what's the bet? And he said, I bet that she was blonde and under 25. The guy's got a type. So this wasn't like, is age important? Does age really matter? And it's like, yeah, to that guy did. He was looking for a girl under 25.
Yeah, well, if you look around at the world for a second, it's not uncommon to see an older man with a younger lady.
It's the only thing we see.
So you could kind of take that interesting part out of the show, and then now we're just seeing if a younger man will end up with an older lady.
Yeah, I feel like they should have done it with like Love is Blind, where you don't see them and you have conversations with them, and then you can find out how old they are later on. I actually want a show where you just see the guy's bank account and then pick like that. I would just pick the highest number and see what he looks like. Go from there.
Please tell me that's not the way things are going.
I mean,
I'll be alone the rest of my life.
Oh no, Tom. You are so hot and all the girls love you. You know that.
I know. It's hard.
Like literally every girl I've ever met has been in love with Tom Henry.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Including me.
Yeah.
And it's...
I had to tell you to F off.
F off, yeah. I would, be outside your window with a boom box.
Laura, I told you, F off.
Oh, Tom, please.
I know.
I had to ask you.
And I go, I get it. I can't blame you. By the way, do you have Sempuku eyes or whatever they call it?
Senpaku eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you kind of do.
I do. I wish Gwyn was here. Our friend Gwyn Phillips. We always send each other senpaku.
And do you kind of have them?
I think so.
And a lot of psychos have had them.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a hot girl thing.
It is, but Charles Manson, etc.
No, wait, do I? No one's ever said that to me before.
Now you don't want them.
I've always been told that I have massive eyes, big eyes.
They are big.
Old men used to stop me on the street.
For what?
My eyes.
Oh. Okay, I want to get into a couple of the kind of thing I care about in pop culture, the bad boys.
Oh, okay.
So, there's this recent Shia LaBeouf stuff.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I just want to say, okay, so he did this big interview. Well, first of all,
I saw that.
First of all, he got in a fight at Mardi Gras.
Yeah, as you do.
As you do. He's been sober for some time. Now he's not.
Not anymore, yeah.
He got in a fight at Mardi Gras. He's looking kind of small. And he did this long interview where he was chaotic and drinking beer. And he said some things that weren't great. A bit homophobic. But I do think they got a bit taken out of context.
Okay.
And I just want to say, I think I love the guy.
I was like, where are you going with this? Okay, all right.
Now, I do not endorse anything homophobic whatsoever. Mm-hmm. I've had many gay guests on this show.
Of course, some of your best friends are gay.
Exactly. And that makes it all okay. But I just think this is kind of a special guy. He's having a hard time.
Well, he also went and he did an interview with someone who's been canceled himself.
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah, there's that too. That Channel 5 guy?
Yes, that was the guy who interviewed him, which I think he absolutely it's criminal behavior to take someone who's obviously in a mess and not mentally well and interview them. I mean, it's kind of like what you're doing to me right now.
I would have any severely sick person on this show to get me a few extra views.
I saw a few outside of your building, actually. There was one guy that was just in bare feet.
Get Bob to wrangle them.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I actually had that idea before. I was like, because there are a lot of interesting street-involved people outside my apartment.
Yeah, I was waiting for about 10 minutes for, the door to be opened and a bunch of interesting characters went by.
But, I have love towards them. Mm-hmm. Some of them. There's regular guys. There's a guy who sometimes does an Irish accent out of nowhere, which I find really funny.
Okay.
And I thought, these would be good guests. But morally, I can't do that.
It's taking advantage. And I think it's
taking
like he
advantage.
knows, Andrew knows that some of these people you're taking advantage of, especially that anyone that with a brain can see that Shia LaBeouf is not well right now. He is obviously dealing with, it's not just drunk and drugs. There's a mental illness going on.
It's true, but can I give you a pet theory?
Okay.
This might be controversial. I think people who are living in chaos and have found chaos at some time in their life, which he is in right now, I do think they're closer to some kind of truth that you can't see when you're not in chaos.
Okay.
Now, that doesn't mean it's a place you want to be. And I also think it comes with a lot of weird other stuff, like with Kanye.
Okay.
You're not really going along with this, are you?
Well, what about, because you do think that maybe some of the ideas are true, or are you joking?
Not the ideas, but there's like a vulnerability that comes with that.
I think so. Well, there's
Kind
something
of.
that goes like, most people have a crazy thought and don't say it out loud.
Well,
But
that
then
too.
there's no filter, so they say it out loud.
And that's how Kanye kind of just lost the plot completely.
Yes.
Because he was just like, and of course he's very mentally ill.
It's mental illness. It's like, and it's unmedicated or untreated. And some of these mental illnesses, like a bipolar, schizophrenia, they are very hard to treat. I'm not a doctor, obviously, but I have friends and, people, and it's very hard to treat. And and I can only imagine what money and fame on top of that could do to someone.
Yes. And Shia did say some things I liked, but I'm a Shia guy. I'm here to support Shia.
I was a big Shia fan. I thought he was gorgeous, in Disturbia, and he holes. Even Stevens I watched growing up.
Loved Even Stevens.
But
you know what I got to say on the Shia tip too? And let's bring in Chet Hanks, Nepo Chet Hanks.
Nepo, yes.
The white rich guys doing the black scent has got to go.
Gotta go.
And I love Shia, but he started doing that because I watched him on a talk show from when he was a teen.
Yes.
He didn't talk like that.
No.
So it's obviously an affect.
Yeah, we've seen it with Ariana Grande too.
I don't know anything about her.
She was painting her skin pretty dark at one point and doing an accent that she was not born with.
So you can't be this way.
No.
And I saw Chet Hanks doing it, as we all have. Mm-hmm. And then I saw Chet Hanks do an internet ad for a teeth clinic.
Oh.
Is that what you call them?
Sure, like where you get veneers or something?
Yeah. No trace of his classic black scent.
Now that's a sign of a good director.
So, look, Chet Hanks obviously grew up with rich parents. Mm-hmm. Very rich.
Very rich. And he was born at a time where his father was already famous, because his older brother, Colin, was born at a time where Tom was not famous.
And by the way, he's the only good son.
The only one.
And by the way, what rotten thing is going on with Rita Wilson
Well,
to be producing these horrible children?
this is what we call a Nepo wife.
Oh, good one.
Because she has a music career
The music career is
Because-
amazing.
of her husband, because there's absolutely no way that Rita, I mean, bless her soul, wonderful voice. But am I a better singer? Yeah.
Yeah, not quite.
Could I write a better
Amy
song?
Winehouse level.
Not the Winehouse
Rita
level,
Wilson,
no.
you wouldn't say she's the next Amy Winehouse.
No, not anywhere near Adele or Beyonce. Rita Wilson, yeah, is kind of like sort of like a Kid Rock, the female Kid Rock.
Oh, good. Oh, okay.
Well, Rita Wilson really wants to be Sheryl Crow.
And let me tell you something, honey. Nobody can be
Nobody's
Sheryl Crow.
Nobody. That voice, woof.
If it makes you,
I'm sorry, you made a Cat Stevens song better? Okay.
I'm sorry. If it makes you happy, you still can't be me.
I love Favorite Mistake.
It's my favorite song of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that song.
Now, pop culture hour, happy hour. This bloody song's about Eric Clapton.
That was Favorite Mistake?
Yeah. So
I did not know that.
Even the talented ones don't know how to pick men.
Yeah. I mean, that guy was not watching.
Sheryl Crow picking Eric Clapton to date is a lot like Tom Hanks picking Rita Wilson to date.
Yeah, it's like, what is that? And is it because Tom Hanks is some sort of narcissist that really wanted like someone that could not surpass him in the spotlight? You know, maybe this is the Nepo wife thing. He was like, listen, I got to get someone who's not as talented as me.
Well, Laura, let's go easy on the Tom Hanks hate.
No, I love him. His birthday's a week before mine.
I know. And as I've told many people, my name is Tom Henry. Hank is a short form of Henry. So
you are Tom Hank.
So I'm Tom Hank.
Tom Hank?
And just as talented.
You are.
And my stupid wife is just as bad as Rita Wilson.
Well, that's how you stay a star.
And I have to fund her album too.
Ugh. I mean, well, who else is going to fund it? Who else is... How did that girl get any acting roles? It's because of her husband.
I think they met actually on Sleepless in Seattle, so she did get that one herself.
Oh my gosh.
And that could be wrong, what I just said.
I have no idea. And I'm so sorry if I'm wrong too.
She made Chet. Chet's a mess. She made this other one, Chester. Or not Chester. Truman.
Never heard of him.
Let me tell you about Truman. You would think he's a nice looking boy. He was in The Man Called Otto.
Okay.
Nepo style. Playing a young Tom Hanks. First of all, doesn't look like a young Tom Hanks. Just because he's his son doesn't mean that's good casting.
Was Colin not available?
Too old.
Okay.
Second of all, this is the worst acting performance you've ever seen. And I'm not exaggerating. It looked like a person who had no idea how to act. And he had to do some pretty heavy lifting, like emotional scenes.
I love to see it.
So Tom's way off letting him do that.
I'll say one thing. I was watching, what was this movie called, or TV show? Nicole Kidman's in it. There's like, it's one of those murder mysteries.
Yeah, little sharp objects.
Yes.
They're all called small little problems.
It is something like that. It's like
things.
Lying about sharp things. Because, but it's one of the Nicole Kidman, dramas. And the lead actress, I'm looking at this girl and I'm going, how did she get an audition and be chosen? Because she's surrounded by amazing actors like Liev Schreiber, Nicole Kidman, Megan Fahey. Like, there's all these. Dakota Fanning is in it as an adult, and she's incredible. Yes,
one for our girl.
Yes, she's amazing in it. We have to look up what it's called, but I'm watching it. I go, how did she get the audition? Because I'm thinking as an actor, like, I didn't go out for this.
Put me in there.
I didn't get an audition for
Put me
this.
in, coach.
How could they do it? Look her up. Bono's daughter.
Oh, we've got a Bono daughter.
Bono's daughter. And I was like, of course.
God.
And every time I watch something where I go, how did this actor get this role? Like, how did they even get the audition, let alone be chosen from the thousands of people that must have taped? And it's Bono's daughter.
And, we're doing these tapes all the time. We know how bloody hard it is to get one of these damn things.
It is hard. It's hard to do them.
It's hard to get 4 lines in a show. These people are getting whole big parts. We're going to wrap this up, but let's talk about another bad boy, big in pop culture right now.
Okay.
Of course, Timothée Chalamet.
Ooh.
Now, this guy's really been digging himself a hole lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, and Kylie Jenner. Yeah, and Kylie Jenner's ass.
I heard he planted a bomb up there.
Yeah, you sure did.
Ugh. And what do you think about this guy?
Timothée Chalamet? I will say that he seems like a little brat that needs a spanking.
I think you're exactly right.
I feel like he was like, I deserve the Oscar over everybody here.
Yeah.
And no, you did not. Did you watch one battle after another? Did you see Sinners? Come on.
He probably didn't watch
Did
any
you
of it.
watch Sentimental Value, Bill Skarsgård? My God. I mean, he is not anywhere.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Stellan Skarsgård. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
His name? Oh, who's Bob Skarsgård?
Bill's his
Bill
son.
Oh, there's so many. He has like 6 sons.
And they're all hot
They're
and
all
famous.
beautiful, and
Talk about Nepos.
I'll take any of them. Even Stellan. I'm obsessed.
Even Stellan.
Yes, please. Oh my God, if he's single, please hit me up. I'm in.
What about like Blob, Stellan, and Dune?
Love.
You'd hit that?
So talented, yes.
All right. Well, I just want to say this Timothée Chalamet pisses me off. Mm-hmm. He's a brat, like you said. He needs a spanking. I don't even think he's a good actor. He was pretty good in Call Me By Your Name, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's amazing. It's the attitude that is strange. And he's got a really bad haircut right now.
Well, I find a lot of his performances to be very self-conscious.
Okay.
And yes, I did go to the theater alone to see Call Me By Your Name. So I can say that Shia LaBeouf was taken out of context.
What did you think about the ballet and opera comment?
I thought that's just typical internet baloney that everyone's freaking out about it.
Do you know that his mother, grandmother, and sister all worked or danced at the New York Ballet?
Who cares?
But that was him being like, someone whose dad is a cookie salesman, was like, I don't want to get into the cookie business.
Well, you'd be sick of cookies.
Yeah, so he's sick
Just
of ballet.
So I think that I heard it got taken out of context too. But don't people just want to get mad on the internet now? We can't get into that.
Yeah.
You can't have me defending Chalamet.
No, he's a little baby who needs a spanking, and I'm happy to give it to him.
And finally, do you agree with me that Leo has earned his young women by a lifetime of good work?
Listen, there's a lot of things that I can say about Leonardo DiCaprio that I cannot talk about on this podcast, but we'll tell you later.
Personal experience?
No, but rumors that of people we know and
The headphones?
Yeah, yes. Famous
People we
rumor.
know?
People yeah.
I got to get them on the show.
I would say Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, it's just gross. Stop dating. I would say this. Leave the young women alone. They don't know any better. And if a woman hasn't gone through her sexual prime yet, because trust me, it is real. And they go through it around 31 to 34. If you get a girl before her sexual prime, get ready for a breakup when she goes into the sexual prime, because you can't control a young gal in that
But
age.
he's our greatest living actor.
I disagree with that. I would say the whole entire Skarsgård family has got
Nepos.
Yeah.
And his mustache looked hot at the Oscars.
He looked amazing. He has obviously had some sort of, he's done obviously Ozempic or, real weight loss, and he's gotten some sort of great facelift.
I don't think so.
Facelift.
I think he's kept it pretty natural. We should have gotten.
I heard a rumor.
I wish we got into all the work. Well, I thought we might do that.
Well, I heard a rumor that Leonardo DiCaprio is a secret Nepo baby. There's a rumor that he is actually the son of Jack Nicholson. Because he used to play in his yard.
Well, he does
up.
talk a little bit like Jack.
And he looks exactly like him. Although, have you ever seen Jack Nicholson's son? Because he looks exactly like Jack Nicholson.
And his daughter, Lorraine. My daughter, Lorraine Nicholson.
Lorraine, that's my grandma's name.
Lorraine, get over here. It's just a little Jack Nicholson impression. I'm going to finish you with the famous questionnaire, because why not, even though it's pop culture happy hour.
Okay.
What do you usually eat for breakfast?
Ooh, I just usually have coffee. I'm like a coffee, no food person.
I've heard this a lot. Black?
Or, no, I love a real sugary, sweet coffee with whipped cream on it. I like cinnamon and vanillas and anything real sugary. It's probably why I don't crave a food with it. But if I were to add food, I would do something like a smoked salmon and egg.
Thanks.
Heavy protein.
Do you currently hate somebody that you've known or know?
Yes, I have a shit list.
I knew you did.
You know I do. I have a shit list right now of about 20 people.
You want to name them all?
No, I'm not going to name any of them.
Okay. Beta, actually, Judaki, famously, she is a guest who named the people she hated.
I mean, I'll tell you greatly afterwards.
No, but she did on camera and everything.
I'll show you.
Two of them were named Joe.
Weren't even what?
Two of them were named Joe.
Oh.
I think there was a Joe and a Joey.
I don't have any Joes on my shit list.
That's good. What's your greatest fear?
Greatest fear would be the ocean. Drowning. Being on a boat in the middle of an ocean.
Oh.
I won't. I've been on a cruise once as a child.
It's okay.
I've been on a cruise once. I get very seasick. I don't enjoy it, but anytime someone posts like, we're on a cruise, here's the water, I'm like, I'm going to die.
I will tell you famously, I was in Antigua with a group of friends and we went on a boat in the ocean and they were like, this will be fun.
No.
And then we went into the craziest waters I've ever experienced and I'm going like up in the air. Like I was the worst thing I've ever experienced.
You can't get me into a body of water.
And if you look down at the ocean, it looks like there are giant holes in there that you're about to fall into.
We've done more exploration out in space than we have into our own oceans because the weight of the water, you can't even get there. You know, I mean, the submarine.
Pressure.
Yeah, the famous Titanic submarine. And I think that's why I loved Titanic so much because it's a horror movie for me. I mean, it is a horror, but it's it's like just them being on the boat is really, really awful to me.
Yeah, being stuck on a boat with a needy woman, horror movie to me too. I say let's drain the oceans, get rid of them.
I'd love to see what it looked like. You know what? There's a housing crisis. Get rid of one of the oceans.
Get rid of one of them.
One of them, at least. There's so many.
Put some houses down there.
Which ocean do you think we should get rid of? Because I feel like the Pacific or the Caribbean, like those oceans are like we need those. But like Atlantic.
Let's ditch the Atlantic. And then you could drive to Europe.
Yes, because the Atlantic Ocean, like where the Titanic has sunk, there's so many shipwrecks. It's like, how do we let the ocean just continue like this? Cancel the ocean.
Cancel it.
Cancel the Atlantic Ocean.
I'm with you. What's the best sandwich?
Oh, God. I mean, the best sandwich. The best sandwich.
You already blew it.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Best sandwich. This is hard. Because immediately I want to say a club. Like a classic club, you know? Lots of mayo. Bacon, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Lettuce, tomato. There used to be Nirvana near here that doesn't exist anymore, and they had a Blatt sandwich. Do you remember that sandwich?
We can't let people know where this is near. I have rabid fans waiting to attack me.
Sorry. There was a restaurant that used to have something called a Blatt sandwich, which was bacon, lettuce, avocado, tomato. Yeah. And it was on this like bun. Like the bread is so important, but I'm such a sandwich gal. I also love a sandwich with like pickled red onions, goat cheese, lettuce, something like that, something rich, something.
Well, I feel like you've been kicking around. When I think of this question, nobody said it yet. I think the BLT is kind of a perfect sandwich.
A BLT, what is the difference between bacon, lettuce, tomato. And it's bacon under lettuce. Isn't that what it's like supposed to be? It's like bacon, lettuce, tomato. It's like how it's stacked, I think.
I think that's the thing with the club. Chicken and lettuce under bacon. Club. Anyway.
Very close to a BLT, so I agree with you. A classic BLT.
It's just
with cheese. I would need cheese on it.
No. That would wreck it.
Oh, okay.
What's something you like about yourself?
My boobs. I have more. I love my legs. I love my ass. I love my hair. I like my eyes. I like my lips. My boobs are amazing, honestly.
I think you're objectifying yourself.
But you know what I love about myself? You can say anything about me. I know that I'm really funny. So there was a guy once who tried to insult me by saying, "You're not even that funny." And I was like, you can't get me with that one. Me hilarious.
Yeah, you should have tried ugly.
But yeah, short answer, boobs.
Great. That's a first. What's something you don't like about yourself?
I am on medication because part of my PTSD is that I can get pretty like upset pretty quickly and sort of like say what I'm feeling.
Does every woman I know have PTSD?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
Like literally, yes, every woman has PTSD if you've lived long enough, like past 7.
Well, a few men have it too.
Well, yes, of course.
We are the ones who fight the wars, you know.
Of course.
And put out the
And
fires.
do pretty bad job at it.
Oh.
Pretty bad job at it. Yeah, I would say that my worst quality is that I can say what I'm thinking before taking a moment. And now I'm trying to get better at going, oh, I hate this person and I need to confront them and I have to say something. And then I go, just leave it.
It's usually
listening to the
It's usually better that way.
It is always better that way.
Let them.
Let them.
Let them what? Run all over me?
Yes.
Okay.
You can remove yourself from the situation.
How important are lemons?
Very.
Agreed. Is there a point to any of this?
The podcast or life?
I just got paper cut.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh, suck it. Did you really cut yourself?
It's fine. Is there a
That's
point
a
to
really
all...
thick piece of paper to cut yourself
It's
with.
the first time. Is there a point to any of this?
The podcast or life?
Life.
Yeah. I think that we are born to make the world a better place than what we found it. So...
Oh, that's not going very well.
We're supposed to spread love, spread cheer, leave behind a legacy of laughter and
Well, that's not going very well.
I mean,
I didn't know I was supposed to make people laugh with this thing.
yeah, you're supposed to make people laugh. You're supposed to.
I was trying to make everybody know how bad I feel all the time.
Oh, well, I do think that we have a population problem. There do need to. We got to put a stop to this. People got to stop having kids.
Oh, I thought you were going to say kill them all.
Well, we can.
And that's been a wonderful first pop culture happy hour with Laura Cilevitz. Thanks for being here, Laura.
Thank you so much for having me.
I think we really got to the nitty gritty of all the celebrities' goings-ons and whatnot.
And it's all true.
It's all true and free Shia. Thanks for being here, everyone. Have a good night.